Welcome to Baz Travels. After driving 14,826 kilometers through 24 states and Washington, D.C., I've seen rocket launches to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam. I've explored Route 66, ghost towns, deserts, snow, and beaches on both coasts. From Vegas casinos to Alcatraz, the White House to Hollywood. Join me for a journey of the ordinary and the extraordinary.
Loading destination. Simulation starting in 3, 2, 1. To look around, move your phone or tablet. Click and drag if on a computer or move your head if using a VR headset. Please like and subscribe.
One of the surprises of Pueblo is how strong the antique scene is beyond a single standout store. There's a clear culture of preservation here. Antique shops aren't treated as novelty stops, they're part of the town's identity. What ties them together is range. You don't just see decorative items or general dollar store garage sale garbage that many other malls have. You see tools, mechanical pieces, household objects, signage, and things that once had a clear job to do. The focus isn't on perfect condition, it's on authenticity and history. Many of these stores feel curated by interest rather than trend. Stock reflects what Pueblo has been, industrial, practical, and hands-on. You get a sense that people here understand the value of keeping objects in circulation rather than discarding them. Browsing antiques in Pueblo feels unforced. There's no pressure to rush. Shops invite curiosity and patience, and the experience rewards both. You're not just shopping, you're learning how the town remembers itself. Neon Alley takes that preservation mindset and makes it visual. This space brings together historic neon signage safe from Pueblo and the surrounding region, displaying it as a publicly shared collection rather than locking it away. The signs represent businesses, eras, and styles that once defined the streets. Fonts, colors, and shapes capture how places advertised themselves long before digital screens existed. Each sign carries a piece of local memory. Even during the day the alley works. You can read the craftsmanship, bent glass, metal housings, hand-built forms. It's easy to imagine how dramatic this space becomes at night when everything is lit, even if you're not seeing that version now. What makes Neon Alley special is intention. These signs weren't preserved by accident. Someone decided they'd mattered. Instead of disappearing, they were gathered and given a second life as part of the town's public space. Together, the antique stores and Neon Alley tell the same story in different ways. Pueblo values its past enough to keep it visible, not as nostalgia, but as texture. It's preservation that feels alive, not archived, and it fits as part of town perfectly.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.